Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Dubai, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Now the updates. Enemies of Ndibo working hard to stop Nnamdi Kanu's release. That's according to a chieftain of OHANEZE. Now, this is Okechukwu Isiguzor. He is the general secretary of a faction of OHANEZE. This faction is being led by Mr. Chidi Ibe. Now, Isiguzor said that there are people who are planning to burn down the southeast. Yes, he said those people are very close to Bola Tinubu. And their mission is to see the southeast go up in flames, and that's why they are ensuring, making frantic effort to stop the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, according to Isiguzero, let me quote him now. I quote, "We have observed that there are persons who don't wish Ndibo well, who would like the southeast to burn, who harbor so much hatred on Ndibo because of the past activities of Nnamdi Kanu. Such persons are around Mr. President and have been around Buhari in the past. These are the people who understand that the continuous incarceration and detention of Kanu will result in insecurity, hardship in the southeast, and destabilize the most peaceful zone in Nigeria. And by so doing, they encouraged Buhari to ensure that Kanu's detention was done to make Igbos rebel against themselves. Irrespective of the place by elder statesmen like late Mbazolika Mechi to Buhari to release Kanu, these people have continued to mount pressure to ensure his incarceration beyond Tinubu's tenure. Most of them cite instances that former MEND leader Henry Oka is still in detention after he threatened to blow up the Ego Square in 2003. Most of them are fighting that they should place Kanu in the same list they placed deadly Boko Haram members. These things are deliberate acts to push Southeast and the Monday sit at home to the brink so that people of the region will fight back and they would unleash the military on them. We know that it will be very difficult for Mr. President to be surrounded by persons who will not wish to see Kanu free. The message to Ndibo is that the enemies are at work, so they should not expect Kanu's release soon. Kanu's release will surely come, but not so soon because this government is just starting and the roadblock is too long. It will take the hand of God and Tinubu to defeat these enemies around him." End of quote. And now, talking about the statement from Isiguzoro Okechukwu, you see, Okechukwu said because of the past activities of Nnamdi Kanu, Ndibo was hated by these men. No, it's not because of past activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that these men hated Ndibo. No, it is because of the ingenuity, the blessings of God upon the Igbo man. It was innate. The Igbo man did not go and fought for it and have it. No, they did not go and grab it. It was not like grabbing. This was innate, something that was deposited in them by Chukwu Abiyama, the Almighty Creator. And because of that, even when the Europeans were here, Igbos were in the forefront, asking for freedom for Nigeria. And when the Europeans finally left, okay, you see, the Igbos were in the forefront of the economy, even in the civil service, in the military, and everywhere. They were there in the forefront. And so, the January 1966 military coup gave these people the leeway to unleash pogrom, genocide on Igbo people. Yes, and since then, the conspiracy theory has continued, unabated, endless. They will conspire against the Igbo man. Yes, because they want to undermine him. They have seen his strength. They have seen it. They have seen that the Igbo man has the capability to turn things around. They have seen his ingenuity. They want to stop him. They have seen his prospects. They want to stop him. So let nobody think about the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If anything, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying and his activities, it is just telling the federal government to conduct a referendum. Yes, to ask people whether they want to remain in the contraption or to leave. That is it. He was not asking for force to severe relationship with Nigeria or to declare unilaterally the independence of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu was not in that. He was merely asking for a referendum for United Nations to come. So Nigerian government must admit first that there must be referendum. UN has to come. European Union has to come. America has to come. So let us conduct this referendum once and for all and settle this matter. That was the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they shouldn't have brought issue of hatred against Igbo. If you hate Igbo, it's not because of activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And again, Isi Guzoro talk of those who want the Southeast to burn. Of course, they want him to burn. They want Southeast to burn down because of the same hatred we are talking about. So that's why they don't want him to be released. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They're opposed to his release because of it. They have ulterior motive, we have said it. So, and he said about unleashing the military on the Southeast. That is the intention. It's not intended. The act has been done already. The military has been unleashed on the eastern Nigeria as we are speaking. They're everywhere. We have seen Operation Python Dance. 1, 2, 3, 4 is even coming. So the unleashing the military, the terrorist army on Igbos is not in proposal. It has been effected, and the Igbos have been witnessing it since 2 years now. Okay? So, and again, those who are around Tinubu trying to discourage him, saying that IPOB leader is akin to Boko Haram members. And the Boko Haram members has been released. If you said he's akin to Boko Haram members, now you have released the Boko Haram members. We are not admitting that he's akin to them. It's not admittance at all. It's not admittance. But if you say it, then you have released Boko Haram members. Deadly terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He cannot be likened to the notorious, the terrorists, bandits. He's a prisoner of conscience, a freedom fighter, an innocent man, declared by a competent court of jurisdiction as having been acquitted and discharged of any wrongdoing. So you don't compare him with deadly terrorists. But those deadly terrorists has been released, been compensated, been placated. Government has been making reconciliatory moves every day to placate them, the Boko Haram, the bandits. But they decided to keep the leader of the IPOB in detention facility because he's an Igbo. They want to cage the Igbo man. But the Igbo man is indomitable. Alright? You dominate him in Nigeria, he moves across Nigeria, he moves out, he makes waves across the ocean, overseas. Okay? Are you going to dominate him there? Yes. So in your own Nigeria, you can do whatever you like. And that is what we are saying. Conduct referendum. Let these people go, since you don't want them. So those who are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detention facility to make the Igbo born, it is their own region that terrorists will continue to attack. Because if that is your intention, to make the Southeast to go up in flames, it will not augur well for you. Because the Southeast will not go up in flames, will not attack our brothers. It is the DSS who attack our brothers. So people who are saying that the Southeast are attacking each other because of the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, it's not true. It is DSS. It is the military, the Nigerian government. So those people who are trying to make Southeast to burn, Southeast will not burn.